Our office keeps confidential files inside a locked room. The code for entry is only given to trusted people. Security on a network is just as important. Some basic steps for network security include using a complex password, disabling unused ports, creating VLANs, and keeping your firmware up to date. A security feature you may not have ever heard of before is FIPS. FIPS stands for Federal Information Processing Standard. It acts as a set of safety codes for your network devices. FIPS was originally designed for government use, but many businesses now use it as a baseline to ensure their data remains encrypted and secure. In this episode of Cisco Tech Talk, I'll explain FIPS mode, available on Catalyst 1200, 1300, and 1300X series switches, next. FIPS 140-2 is the standard for cryptographic modules inside your Catalyst switch. With the release of firmware version 4.1.6, you can now enable FIPS mode. This essentially tells the switch to only use the strongest government-approved encryption methods. Once enabled, the switch stops using older, less secure encryption algorithms like MD5. It switches to more robust standards like SSH 256 for your connections. This is a major change in how the switch handles security. Therefore, enabling or disabling FIPS mode forces the switch to reboot. The reboot clears out your existing SSH keys, HTTPS keys, HTTPS certificates, and trusted remote SSH server fingerprints. They will automatically regenerate once the switch comes back online. FIPS can be enabled using the command line interface, or CLI. Enter show version to be sure you are running the latest version available. Check the current status of the switch with the command show FIPS status. As expected, it's currently disabled. To turn it on, enter the command FIPS mode enable in private exec mode on your Catalyst 1200 or 1300 switch. You will see a warning explaining that this will reboot the device. Rebooting the device will delete SSH keys, the fingerprint of the SSH server keys, as well as the HTTPS keys and certificates. It is recommended to save device configuration before changing the FIPS mode. If you're ready to proceed, type yes. The system will prompt you one more time to confirm that this will reset the entire system and disconnect your current session. Enter yes again. The switch will begin its reboot process. When the switch is back online, run the command show FIPS status. Now it shows the FIPS mode is enabled. The version is 140-2 and the self-test has passed. With FIPS enabled, every time the switch reboots, it runs a quick check to make sure its security tools are working perfectly. If it doesn't pass this check, the switch won't be allowed to use those high-level encryption methods. Seeing that message is simply the switch's way of telling you, I've checked my security tools and everything is ready to protect your data. If you ever need to turn this off, the process is just as straightforward. Enter FIPS mode disable and press enter. Just like before, you will see a warning message. Press enter. Type yes to confirm, and then yes again. After the switch reboots, verify it is off by running show FIPS status. This confirms that the mode is disabled. If you are using a Catalyst 1300X series switch, you have the option to manage this through the graphical user interface. To do this, navigate to the security menu and select the General section. Here, you will see the FIPS properties. Simply check the Enable button and click Apply. To disable it, just uncheck the button and click Apply. That's a quick breakdown of FIPS. Here's a quick summary along with a few technical details. By keeping your security settings up to date, your data gets the extra layer of protection it really needs. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.